Imagine sitting in a room where everything seems routine. Another hearing, another set of prepared statements, cameras quietly rolling, the usual rhythm. Most people expect nothing to happen, but today, that expectation will be broken. I'm the calm analyst, and in the next 30 minutes, we're going to break down a hearing that quietly changed everything. Not with shouting, not with drama, but with the kind of precision that leaves no space for excuses. What you're about to see isn't just a moment of confrontation. It's a lesson in facts, accountability, and how a single question can alter the story entirely. Let's slow this down and look at what the record actually shows. The hearing began as expected. Officials took their seats. Notes were shuffled. The cameras rolled. It looked ordinary, too ordinary. But one individual, the calm analyst, noticed patterns in timelines that most would overlook. Across from the official being questioned, subtle cues appeared. A slight hesitation here, a careful word there. Nothing dramatic, just enough for those paying attention to sense that this hearing might be different. At first, it felt like routine. Questions were asked, answers were given. The public would likely assume that everything was proceeding normally. But the moment the calm analyst spoke, the air shifted. The narrative being presented began to face scrutiny. Calm, quiet scrutiny. What makes the calm analyst so effective isn't charisma. It isn't aggression, it's method. Facts, timelines, and publicly available records form the backbone of every question. There's no accusation. There's no shouting. Instead, every statement is carefully constructed to reveal inconsistencies that otherwise go unnoticed. Consider how a single date can shift the entire context. The calm analyst highlights when a claim was first made, when evidence surfaced, and then poses a simple, yet unavoidable question. How can these two things both be true? That's it. No shouting, no dramatics, just a question that forces clarity, and in that moment, the room changes. The official, confident for months, suddenly hesitates. Not dramatically, but enough for the cameras to catch it, enough for the audience to feel it. Throughout the hearing, the calm analyst continues to peel back layers. Each claim is examined. Each timeline is checked. Each statement is compared against public records. When the official tries to generalize, speak in broad terms, or pivot, the response is simple. Facts, dates, evidence. Nothing is hidden. Nothing is obscure. Everything cited is verifiable. This creates a tension that is quiet, but palpable. The audience notices. Even those who aren't political insiders begin to lean forward. Why? Because truth is being prioritized over theatrics. And here's the subtle genius. The calm analyst doesn't attack the person. The focus is on the process, on accountability, on public trust. This is what makes the exchange safe for public consumption, but powerful enough to change perceptions. Accountability isn't flashy. It doesn't need high energy or dramatic interruptions. The calm analyst demonstrates this by asking, if evidence isn't complete, why are conclusions being drawn publicly? Simple, calm, devastating. The official attempts to respond, citing responsibility, oversight, and intentions. But without evidence to support confidence, the words begin to lose weight. Every follow-up question narrows the room for excuses. Each time the narrative is challenged with verifiable facts, the story shifts slightly, imperceptibly, but undeniably. This teaches an important lesson. Public figures can be evaluated calmly and logically. Drama is not required. Preparation, Consistency and factual precision are more powerful than theatrics. And this is exactly what builds trust with viewers, long-term. As the hearing unfolds, the calm analyst begins connecting the dots. Patterns emerge. Repeated overstatements, selective disclosures, and timing discrepancies are all revealed. No names are attacked. No sensational headlines are needed. The analysis speaks for itself.
Observers, commentators, and viewers notice something crucial. This isn't about one moment, one allegation, or one person. It's about a recurring system where claims often outpace evidence. And it's the clarity, not the drama, that resonates. This is the essence of credible fact-based reporting. It respects the audience, encourages critical thinking, and provides transparency without editorializing. By the end of this segment, it's clear that accountability and credibility can be communicated without anger. Calm precision often has far more impact than loud confrontation.
The final moments of the hearing demonstrate the broader consequence. Public trust is fragile. Misstatements, rushed conclusions, and selective emphasis can erode credibility faster than any scandal. The calm analyst reminds the audience and the officials alike that every statement travels beyond the room. Media coverage, social platforms, and public perception amplify every word. Accuracy, restraint, and accountability are not optional. They are essential. In these moments, we see that calm analysis, patience, and preparation can shift how society perceives an institution, not through theatrics, but through facts, timelines, and clarity. So what can we take away from this hearing? Facts matter more than volume. Calm scrutiny is more powerful than anger. Accountability is a process, not a sound bite. Public trust depends on precision, consistency, and transparency. The calm analyst didn't create drama. No one shouted, no one yelled. And yet, in 30 minutes, the narrative changed. Confidence cracked, gaps were revealed, and viewers, witnesses, and institutions were reminded of a simple truth. Facts do the work, if you let them. Thank you for watching. If you found this analysis useful, subscribe and hit the notification bell. We'll continue to break down key moments in public hearings and provide calm, fact-based insight. Because understanding matters more than noise.